In today's video, we hit the dyno. Let's get there. Duck's guts. Welcome back to Clooney Garage. It's tune day here at Gentech and Master Tuner Marcus. What have you got in store for us today?
Clooney's back.
Oh, stop it. Look out. Take us through what's been going on. It's been 2 years, old mate, so maybe start from the bottom, work our way to the top, and let's go. What's happening?
Oh, well, as you know, we had a moment on the dyno and we cracked a bore.
Oh, jeez.
So we've pulled the engine back out, re-sleeved the block.
Yeah.
It's got some thicker sleeves in it now, so it won't break again.
Righto.
We ended up going with a Callies 8 counterweight crank in the end.
Ooh.
Oliver rods, CP pistons. We've Teflon coated the skirts and ceramic coated the crowns.
Right.
We ended up changing the exhaust valves out of it as well. Bit of R&D, found out that the exhaust valves are an issue in America, so we just didn't want to take the risk.
No, the LS7 valve issue is a documented issue, that one. Yeah. Is that the sodium fueled issue, or?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, not the titanium one. So
Yeah.
just on the exhaust side.
Righto. No worries, and we're going with a full forged rotating assembly, so forged is good.
Yep, imbalanced, all that sort of jazz. We were starting to have belt slip issues with the 8 rib, so we've gone to a 10 rib.
Ooh, that looks a little bit wider. And you've upped the boost on the pulleys. What are we running now?
I think about 14 pound from memory.
Righto, we'll see.
We'll see what it does on the dyno.
Righto.
And the long-awaited fuel system is in as well.
Ooh.
So it's got flex fuel capability as well.
Yep. 85 and the God's goodness of 98.
Yes, so it can run either with
Oh.
just changing the fuel.
Happy days. Well, our master tuner's about to turn up, and let's get this bad girl on the dyno. Let's go. All right, it's time to warm it up and get tuning, Jim Bob. So what do you got yourself there? A bit of HP tuners?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, look out.
We found it to be the best for the factory-based GM product.
Yeah, very
Use it
nice.
quite a lot. You can do everything we need it to do.
Righto. Excellent, excellent. And what's your plan for today? You've already put a tune in it, but you're going to run it up and just check a few things?
Yeah, I've done sort of my normal run-in, bit of a baseline. Now we'll, let it eat and see where it's at. We've done petrol. We're on E85 now.
Oh,
So
corn syrup is good. You like a bit of cornflakes, Frankie?
Apparently, is this a new car for you? I haven't seen this one before.
No, this one's been in hiding. Oh, all right, Jim Bob, we're gonna.
All right, we'll give her a hit.
Let's go. right, Jim Bob, it's results time, and what have you got here?
Well, these are just the differences. So the yellow line was the old setup,
Right.
on petrol.
So that was still LS7 2650 blower,
Yep.
but probably mainly LS7 internals, yeah?
Yeah, that was full, just standard LS7 camshaft only, basically.
Righto.
10 pounds of boost. We're now with a bit more manly amount of boost at
Gee.
almost 18 pounds.
Holy dolly.
So then this is the new internals now. The blue line is petrol. So we've, jumped up quite a bit there.
Yeah, so nearly 690 at the hubs, kilowatts.
Then same thing, just with E85 over the top.
Yep.
So I picked up another
60 odd.
60 odd.
Wow.
And yeah, boost obviously stayed relatively the same.
Yep.
A fraction here and there, a bit more on petrol, but...
And horsepower, we did the 1,000 on E85.
We did, 1007.8.
Righto. And then in the 900s for the petrol. That's still not a bad 98 tune.
No, it's pretty good, mate. It's pretty good for petrol.
Yep. Oh, look at this torque. Oh
And
my
then
God.
there's just bucket loads of torque.
Torque everywhere. Frankie, how are you going to go coming out of the fishhook?
Well, I reckon she might even turn the tyres, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. might turn the tire. Might chirp second, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Well, look at that. So we were previously at 1,000 Newton meters, and we're now up to 1230. Jesus.
And
all the money.
RPM's pretty relevant there too. Like it's
Yeah, so everyone can see we're not skewing the RPM. We're pretty. Well, you pushed it a bit there, Jim Bob.
Yeah, well, we were going for it.
Yeah.
You know, we were letting it eat. It's 72.
That's all
but
right.
it's LS7, mate. You can rev it.
Right. If you want to rev it, chev it, they say.
That's it, mate.
Yeah, all our Ford Barra fans out there, and you're a bit of a Barra fan, Jim Bob.
Not really, mate.
No.
I'm a GM man.
Righto. Okay. Well, so you happy with these results, Jim Bob? Did it meet your expectations?
Yeah, no, it turned out really good, mate. Turned
Cool.
out really good.
All right.
Happy with it.
Let's get this thing onto the track and turn some lap times.
Let's do it, mate.
Okay, so now you've seen Clooney, you've heard Clooney, and you've seen the output of it. So we're pretty impressed with those power figures. We did not think we'd get anywhere near where we ended up landing. As you would have seen in the very first video back 2 years ago when we first fitted the LS7 with the blower, you know, we were up around that 570 kilowatt mark, but we were totally out of fuel. So obviously with our big fuel system running E85, bigger throttle body this time, a monster tune thanks to Jim Bob. She's really come alive. Now this engine and combo has got a heap more left in it. We're not pushing nearly as much boost as probably what we could with the new forged rotating assembly. We're also run out of camshaft, so even though we're jamming more fuel in, we're limited by the amount of air we can actually get into the engine at the moment too. So, you know, down the track we could be looking at the new Harrop 3100 blower, but look, I think it's got more than enough power for at least a couple of years. Now it's all about seat time, getting in the car, getting used to it, sorting out all the gremlins. So this car's been off the road for, you know, two and a bit years. It really hasn't turned any laps in anger at all. We've got all the suspension set up, got our brakes set up now, the driveline, and now the engine. And I'm going to take you through some footage of all the interior and all the safety equipment we've got. It's pretty special inside. So hope you enjoyed it. This is a bit of a build series on Clooney now that it's back. And they're going to be seeing a lot more of it on the channel. And we're going to be hitting up at all the racetracks around Australia. On that note, don't do it for Dale, do it for Brocky. Catch you later.